What we're going to do is...
Mike Miller is starting his 49th year in Annapolis with some dramatic news. Miller told the legislative body and the press through a written statement he is battling prostate cancer. His cancer was diagnosed July 1st, and he says doctors told him on December 27th his cancer can no longer be managed with pharmaceuticals alone and chemotherapy is needed. His chemo treatments will continue through the 90-day session.
And our job is to do our work.
President Miller was holding back his emotions at the start of today's proceedings.
And people need to know where we've come from.
But as always, he kept his keen sense of humor.
As you can see, I'm not off to a good start. But it affects every decision you're making. So you look in the morning, you see if your hair is still there.
Besides his good humor, Miller is an astute historian. He never misses a chance to share his knowledge. A fourth grade class from Mayo Elementary was visiting the Senate chambers today.
Well, Mayo Elementary School is named after an admiral who at one time wanted to be a member of the Confederate Army.
You know, we all learn something every single day, and I think we've heard him over the past days just pour out, you know, the best of what President Mike Miller has to offer.
So we got people here like former Senator Neal, Senator Brinkley, Senator Hogan, just great friends. But anyway, I delegated that to them. And I always had the best people.
Donna Horgan is one of those that have worked alongside of Miller. She is the reading clerk of the Senate. Horgan has worked for Miller for the last 27 years.
Of him, you know, I see him as a father figure, a lovable teddy bear man, really. And then I see him as a strong leader, legislator on the floor that's tough, and you know, you better do your job and do it right.
Doing it right is what President Miller says he will continue doing for this session. Miller says the treatments he is undergoing should not interrupt his work for the next 3 months. To emphasize that desire to continue for President Miller, the last line of his announcement was, "Now let's get to work." In Annapolis, Don Harrison, WMAR 2 News.